Hey there kids, it's me, Safari Sam, and today we've got a special little treat. Not one specimen, but two specimens. Are they functionally the same specimen? Pretty much, you know? But, I mean, they're different, trust me. So today we're talking about turtle shells, not turtles in general, just turtle shells. And we're going to take a look at our first specimen of the day. This very fancy, very nice box turtle shell. I know it's more of a tortoise, and it's kind of like this is barely on. We're missing a scoot right here. That's what these are. They're called scoots. And yeah, it's not in the best shape, but also fuck you, right? I mean, this is the best we can do. Please follow us on Patreon to help us get better specimens. I found this in the woods. Please help me. So yeah, the box turtle's really more of a tortoise, but here's a fun fact. All tortoises are turtles. Tortoise is just more specific. They're not two fully separate entities. A tortoise is just a specific type of turtle. All tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises. Just like how all toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads. If you didn't know that, that's also true. So turtle shells, while simple looking, are actually pretty damn complicated. You know, it's just a big protective fucking thing for turds. You know? It's this big shield for ventral and dorsal sections of our cute little lake pals. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, so these help encase all the turtle's vital organs. There's normally a bottom part of the shell as well, but you know, that's gone, luckily ripped off, so whatever killed this turtle could eat its insides. Circle of life, baby! Some turtles can even put their head all the way up in there. Not all of them, but some of them, you know. It's lots of bony elements that kind of just became one big piece. Like it helps with the ribs. It's got like dermal bone, and look, let me just actually show you on the inside here, so you can see that the turtle's spine is actually part of the shell, which is incredibly interesting. You can see like these lines on the side where ribs would have been connected. Very, very interesting stuff here. This is obviously the front, because you can see this more open area is where the head would be, and his little fucking cloaca, little asshole vagina would have been right here. So, you know, I think we've looked at this one a bit for now, so we're gonna put it aside and actually take a look at this cleaner specimen. This is kind of, you know, my go-to turtle shell. I just want to show that one first because it's got, you know, the coloration and stuff on it. But you can see this one's actually in fantastic condition. There's like no chipping on the edges. You know, I was really able to clean out all the little cracks, or, you know, one of the PAs was, I didn't do it. You know, there's a little bit of broken bone here, but you know, I can live with that. Spine looks good. You know, the scoots are in pretty great shape. Yeah, this is a fantastic turtle shell specimen right here. And turtle shells are actually very important to science, right? Not just because of, you know, like, not a lot of reptiles have developed something like this. You know, that makes it extra interesting. But this is usually the part of the turtle that's fossilized. So you remember, we've done several fossil episodes, and in, you know, all of them, pretty much, I mentioned that an exoskeleton and creatures with exoskeletons or shells are more likely to have that part of themselves fossilized. Like, see, trilobites, an extremely, extremely common fossil. Anyone can get a hold of a trilobite because it was a huge exoskeleton covering the whole creature, which was easy to fossilize. And the same with ammonites. Ammonites had this big spiral shell, easy to fossilize. turtle shells easily fossilize, especially since lots of them die in or near water, which is one of the main components of fossilization. Right? Right. So we can look at the shells of prehistoric turtles and compare them to modern turtles to see what prehistoric turtles were like, and to see how things have changed, what's similar, etc. So yeah, turtle shells are pretty fucking important to your average zoologist and paleontologist. Now, some people believe that turtles can come out of their shells, but I think that's pretty obvious. They just can't. It's pretty obvious that they can't. I mean, look, their spine is connected to it and shit. That's fucked up, you know? Turtles, they can't exit their shells. They'll die, alright? I just wish I could exit my shell and learn to ask Sheila from accounting out on a date. I mean, I've done it several times, but when you've been rejected 27 times and reported to HR 4 times, like, you know, it really breaks your spirit, really puts you back in that shell. Many people also don't believe that turtles can feel with their shells. They actually can. It's a very important, you know, sensory thing as well. So, like, a turtle could feel that, and it would hurt them, probably. If you want to pet a turtle, you should just gently stroke its shell. Of course, gently stroking it doesn't really work for me anymore. I'm a dry guy, so I'm very desensitized. I gotta go hard as fuck, boy. But that's just my dick. So if you want to really make a turtle happy, you just gotta go real nice, slow, and gentle. And that's pretty much it for today's episode on turtle shells and tortoise shells. You know, I think we have some really neat specimens here. Very happy I could acquire these and show them to you guys. Very happy about it. So, what's next? Well, I'll tell you what's next. You fucking go to Patreon and you fucking give us money. Like, we really need it. We are running out of specimens fast. We are running out real fast. There's a box behind me with a few more in it, but soon we'll be out. And we also have to afford to travel to things like zoos and aquariums, because, you know, B3 actually commutes very far for his job. So that kind of makes it very difficult for him to save up money for other travel, you see, and for other specimens as well, you know. So we could really use your help on that front. But, you know, that's it. Thank you all very much for the support. And, you know, go to your local zoo or aquarium and whatever and learn more about fucking turtles. Or you could subscribe and I'll upload more episodes. I don't fucking know. Get out of here. Okay, Jerry, I did the fucking turtle shell bit. Hope you're happy. I know that you're not taking my calls right now, even though you really should, because you're my producer. I know, like, 99% of my calls are me harassing you, but just please answer. Yelling at you is the only therapy I can afford. Please fucking pick up the phone. You did a great job securing me these turtle shells. You really did. The fucking clean one was a great specimen. Please pick up the goddamn phone. I'm begging you.